So, welcome everyone. Let's just go ahead and start with our brief intros, where we are in the world, and yeah, a word or an image that just might describe how you feel this morning. And since Eric Miller and you're almost always the first one, Gail, do you have a word or image for today?
Um, I was just thinking how nice it was to hear about how everyone's doing, good and bad, and that even though you're maybe far away, I'm supporting you from here.
Thank you. I would say my word and feeling this morning is gratitude for technology. Um, I've been living in fear for the last 10 days because I had a questionable MRI and I had a repeat MRI, 2 MRIs this weekend, and the bottom line said no evidence of metastatic disease. So I am very grateful for that line.
Bravo.
Yeah. It's amazing how fear can take over.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to start with this poem by Kamila Aisha Moon called Disbelief. I have all of these lily plants, but not you, nor peace. How they ease my breathing, yet trouble my mind. Symbols of your soaring too high to see or reach. Beauty clanging like bells out of tune. Time's up. Leaves so shiny and perfect they look fake, but a few brown ones barely clinging and curled in on themselves, less supple, less everything like me. Let me know they are real. They are real, too real. Lord knows you were the most real one can ever be, and now you are really gone. Your need is over, but your giving goes on and on. Heaven is shedding desire's heavy robes, pure devotion to love's bare essence. You, flowered and shiny in what's left of my heart, teaching me to rally. No matter how it may appear, I'm not rootless. Today and tomorrow, and the day after that, you remain evergreen, and ours somewhere not here. As my tears land in potted soil, exiled from its mother, earth, like me.
As my tears land.
How they ease my breathing.
They are real.
I am not rootless.
Heaven is shedding desire's heavy robes.
You were the most real one can ever be.
Your need is over.
And on them.
Giving goes on.
Leaves so shiny and perfect they look fake.
And now you are really gone.
They are real, too real. So I'm going to suggest as our prompt either your need is over or I'm not rootless. Or as always, if there's a different word or line you want to start with, go ahead.
What was the second prompt? I'm sorry.
I'm not rootless. and we will do a 5-minute write together. And please just mute yourselves while you're writing. Who would like to start the reading? So I'm going to go on to the other poem for today. So this is more about universal grief than personal grief. This poem, If You Knew, written by Ruth Muskrat Bronson, who's a Native American. I'm finding all these different kinds of poems, and I'm fascinated by poets who wrote a long time ago. Because in the past, I've always found older poetry harder to resonate with. But this one was born in 1897 and died in 1982.
Wow.
And yeah, she lived on the Delaware Nation reservation mostly, but died in Arizona. So this poem is called If You Knew. If you could know the empty ache of loneliness, masked well behind the calm, indifferent face of us who pass you by in studied hurriedness, intent upon our way, lest in the little space of one forgetful moment, hungry eyes implore you to be kind, to open up your heart a little more. I'm sure you'd smile a little kindlier sometimes to those of us you've never seen before. If you could know the eagerness we'd grasp the hand you'd give to us in friendliness, what vast potential friendship in that clasp we'd press, and love you for your gentleness. If you could know the wide, wide reach of love that simple friendliness could teach, I'm sure you'd say hello, my friend, sometimes, and now and then extend a hand in friendliness to each.
Mm.
I'm going to read it one more time. If you could know the empty ache of loneliness, masked well behind the calm, indifferent face of us who pass you by in studied hurriedness, intent upon our way, lest in the little space of one forgetful moment, hungry eyes implore you to be kind, to open up your heart a little more. I'm sure you'd smile a little kindlier sometimes to those of us you've never seen before. If you could know the eagerness we'd grasp the hand you'd give to us in friendliness, what vast potential friendship in that clasp we'd press, and love you for your gentleness. If you could know the wide, wide reach of love that simple friendliness could teach, I'm sure you'd say hello, my friend, sometimes, and now and then extend a hand in friendliness to each.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In studied hurriedness.
Hungry eyes implore you.
Yeah, hungry eyes for me too.
Wide, wide reach of love.
Or you'd smile a little kindlier.
The empty ache, the loneliness.
The eagerness we'd grasp.
Hello, my friend.
Love that simple friendliness could teach. So we can use as a prompt, if you could know, or as always, if there's another line that you want to write from, go ahead. If there's an image or word that came to you this morning when we did our introductions that you want to use, go for that. Otherwise, we'll use if you could know. And we will do a 4-minute write this time. Someone who hasn't read yet, like this. Oh, thank you all so much. That line of, if you could know the wide, wide reach of love that simple friendliness could teach. This is a pretty wide reach of love here on this screen across oceans and states and time zones, and oh, pretty amazing. Thank you all so much.
Thank you.
Please keep sending us the poems because they keep really being pretty incredible. Happy International Women's Month. And I will see you all soon.